¿Cómo te llamas?
Messi.
Messi.
Everyone believed young Messi was on his way to becoming a professional soccer player. However, fate dealt him a heavy blow. His parents took him for a medical checkup because he was growing much slower than other kids. After the exam, the doctor gave them the answer: growth hormone deficiency. The news hit the family like a thunderbolt. His parents were shocked, but Messi only cared about one thing.
Yo voy a poder seguir jugando al fútbol.
Even though the family was already struggling financially, his parents still decided to get their son treatment. That meant regular growth hormone shots, and young Messi was tougher than anyone expected. By the time he was 11, he was already able to handle the injections himself. But the good days did not last long. A financial crisis swept through Argentina, and Messi's father lost his job. For a family that was already barely holding on, it was a devastating blow. Even worse, they could no longer afford the expensive treatment that Messi needed. His father placed his last hope in two clubs that had shown interest in his son, Newell's Old Boys and River Plate. But both clubs refused to cover the cost of continuing Messi's treatment. They saw his talent, but no one wanted to take that kind of gamble on a small kid with expensive medical needs. Then, when it seemed like every door was closing, one club from Spain reached out. Its name was FC Barcelona, so Messi's father took his 13-year-old son and left home for a foreign country. At Barcelona's youth academy, Messi looked out of place at first. He was smaller than the other boys, and some people doubted whether he could survive in such a competitive environment. But the moment he stepped onto the field, every doubt disappeared. Once the ball touched his feet, his size no longer mattered. He moved faster, thought quicker, and played with a kind of talent that made everyone stop and watch. The same kid people thought was too small suddenly made the bigger boys look helpless. After training, the coach walked straight into the locker room and asked one simple question: "What's that kid's name?"